loose from a teenage rapper with a boombox in West Philly to one of Hollywood's most electrifying icons. Will Smith's rise is more than legendary. It's a thrill ride of grit, reinvention, and heart. His story isn't just about chasing fame, it's about commanding it. And this is the blueprint of a man who turned charisma into currency, setbacks into comebacks, and talent into a legacy that pulses through generations. Think you know Will Smith? Think again. By 2025, he's not just the guy from Men in Black or Bad Boys. He's a $350 million mogul, a global force for good, and a walking masterclass in what happens when raw ambition meets unstoppable discipline. From The Fresh Prince to King Richard, his filmography as a box office goldmine besides a box office goldmine, but his true masterpiece, building a life fueled by purpose, family, and fearless evolution. Now picture a billionaire who still signs autographs like he's brand new, a dad who turned his kids into powerhouses, a husband who, alongside Jada, built one of Hollywood's most enduring partnerships, weathering storm, spotlight, and scandal with unshakable unity, a thousand colleges. But here's where it gets real. While others chase headlines, Will's funding clean water across Africa, investing millions into education, mentoring the next generation of creatives, and flipping real estate not for clout, but to uplift entire communities. After the Oscars controversy, he didn't hide. He stood up, took ownership, and turned the narrative into action, channeling pain into purpose and pouring into mental health causes worldwide. So how does a kid from the streets of Philly become a global icon of light? By rewriting the rules, refusing to quit, and showing the world that joy, integrity, and bold reinvention always win. Whether he's dropping bars, dropping gems, or dropping jaws on the red carpet, Will Smith is more than a superstar. This isn't just a tribute, it's a celebration of hustle, of healing, of the man who made the world believe that greatness is possible no matter where you start. If you believe in second chances, big dreams, and legendary comeback, smash that subscribe button. Because in a noisy world, Will Smith doesn't just speak, he roars. Welcome to Lure Luxury, where power, purpose, and prestige collide. This isn't your average success story channel. Here we go beyond the fame, past the headlines, and deep into the minds of the world's most iconic figures. We uncover the discipline behind the diamonds, the mindset behind the mansions, and the legacy behind the luxury. And today, we're pulling back the curtain on one of the most electrifying transformations in entertainment history. And from a teenage rapper on the streets of West Philly to a $350 million global icon, Will Smith's story is more than movies and music. You've seen the star, now meet the strategist, the mogul, the mentor. Let's dive in. Early life and rise to fame. Before he was a Hollywood icon, before the blockbuster films and the global fame, he was just Willard Carroll Smith Jr., a kid from Philadelphia with a dream. Born on September 25, 1968, in the vibrant city of Philly, Will grew up in a middle-class Baptist household, surrounded by his parents and 3 siblings. Even as a child, there was something about him, charm, confidence, and natural ability to light up a room. At school, he stood out, not just for his academic skills, but for his effortless charisma. At Our Lady of Lourdes Catholic School, later Overbrook High, they called him Prince, not because of royalty, but because he had that undeniable presence. And no, despite the miss, he never applied to it. But Will's true passion, music. By 12, he was rapping. By 16, he teamed up with Jeff Towns, forming the legendary duo DJ Jazzy Jeff after The Fresh Prince. Their witty feel-good rhymes weren't just fun, they made history. In 1989, they won the first ever Grammy for Best Rap Performance. Will Smith was on the rise, but this was only the beginning. Hollywood breakthrough. By the early 90s, Will Smith had already made a name for himself in music, but fate had bigger plans. A charismatic young rapper with infectious energy, he was about to take a leap that would change his life forever. Persian and Dastic. In 1990, The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air hit television screens, and just like that, Will Smith became a household name. The show wasn't just a sitcom, it was a cultural phenomenon. With his quick wit and undeniable charm, he blended comedy with heartfelt moments, proving he had the chops for more than just music. As the show wrapped in 1996, Hollywood came knocking. Will made the transition to the big screen effortlessly, landing roles that cemented him as a super. Bad Boys 1995 was his first real test, a high-energy action flick that showcased his comedic timing and on-screen presence. Then came Independence Day 1996, a sci-fi epic that shattered box office records. And in 1997, he suited up for Men in Black, blending humor and action in a way only he could. Fast forward to today, his films have raked in over $95 billion globally. Well, from a Philly kid with a dream to one of the most bankable stars in Hollywood, Will Smith wasn't just famous, he was unstoppable. The musical career. Before Hollywood, before the blockbusters, Will Smith was a rapper. And even after becoming a movie star, music never left his soul. His beats, his flow, his energy, Will had a style that made hip-hop fun and infectious. In 1997, with his acting career soaring, he dropped Big Willie Style, It wasn't just an album, it was a statement. Tracks like Getting Jiggy With It had everyone on their feet, proving Will could dominate both the big screen and the charts. 2 years later, Millennium 1990 hit shelves, bringing another wave of success with bangers like Wild 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 West. The accolades kept coming. Over the years, Will racked up 4 Grammy Awards, solidifying his place in hip-hop history. His style, clean, effortlessly cool music that made people smile. He wasn't just rapping. He was setting trends, making hits that defined an era. Then for 2 decades, silence, acting took center stage, and the mic stayed on the shelf. Fans wondered, would he ever return? In March 2025, after a 20-year hiatus, he made a bold comeback with Based on a True Story. This wasn't just an album, it was personal. Will opened up about his struggles, his journey, and yes, the infamous Oscar slap. It was raw, honest, and unapologetic. Through highs and lows, one thing never changed: Will Smith knew how to entertain. Whether through music, movies, or life itself, he always had something to say. And now, the world was listening again, both personal life and family. Behind the fame, behind the spotlight, Will Smith is more than an actor or a rapper. He's a husband, a father, and a man constantly evolving. In 1997, he married actress Jada Pinkett Smith, a partnership that would become one of Hollywood's most talked about relationships. Together, they had 2 children, Jaden and Willow, both of whom followed in their parents' footsteps, making names for themselves in music, acting, and fashion. But Will was already a father. His eldest son, Trey Smith, from his first marriage to Sherry Zampino, remained an important part of his life. The Smith family wasn't just famous, they were complex, open, and at times controversial. Will and Jada spoke candidly about their marriage, breaking Hollywood norms with discussions of personal struggles. When Jada's Red Table Talk revealed details about their unconventional relationship, the world listened. The whispers of an open marriage turned into headlines, but for Will, it was just another chapter in an ever-evolving story. Through triumphs and trials, Will Smith's journey has been anything but ordinary. Fame, family, mistakes, redemption. It's all part of the story. And as always, the world is watching, waiting for the next chapter. It's the luxury lifestyle. From Philly streets to private jets, Will Smith's journey isn't just about success, it's about living big. As of 2025, Will's net worth is an estimated $350 million. Decades of box office hits and platinum records have made him one of Hollywood's wealthiest stars. But wealth isn't just numbers, about how you live. And Will, he lives well. His $42 million Calabasas mansion isn't just a house, it's a sanctuary. Sprawling over 150 acres, it has a recording studio, a massive pool, and stunning views. But that's just one of his properties. He owns estates in some of the most exclusive locations worldwide. Then there's his love for cars. His garage is stacked with Rolls-Royce Ghosts, Bentley Azures, a maybe i5-7, and even a custom-built RV bigger than some apartments. Every vehicle reflects his sleek, powerful style. But luxury isn't just about what you own, it's about how you experience life. Private jets, standard. Exotic vacations, frequent. Whether it's a secluded island retreat or a high-end European getaway, he spares no expense. From mansions to supercars, first-class flights to 5-star resorts, Will Smith's life is all about enjoying the ride. Challenges and controversies. No life is without its hurdles. And even Will Smith's journey to fame was marked by struggles. Before his breakthrough with the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, will face serious financial trouble. Unpaid taxes threatened his career, and it wasn't until he landed the role of a lifetime that he could turn things around. But it wasn't just early struggles that made headlines. The infamous Oscar slap in 2022 was a turning point in Will's career. When Chris Rock made a joke about Jada's alopecia, Will lost control and slapped him on stage. The fallout was swift and severe, a 10-year Academy ban and a wave of backlash from both fans and the public. It was a moment that defined his career, but it also forced him into deep self-reflection. There were also the feuds and rumors, tensions with Janet Hubert, his co-star from The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, had simmered for years before coming to light in public disputes. Then, the speculation about Will's involvement in Scientology further fueled media frenzy and controversy. Despite these challenges, Will has weathered the storm, from financial troubles to public confrontations. Each controversy has shaped the man he is today, a complex figure who, like everyone else, has learned from his mistakes. In projects and comebacks, after facing life's ups and downs, Will Smith is back, and he's better than ever. In 2021, Will won an Academy Award for his powerful role in King Richard, proving once again that he's a force in Hollywood. The following year, he starred in Emancipation, a gripping film that further solidified his place as one of the industry's finest actors. Both performances showcased his ability to transcend challenges and emerge victorious. In music, Will returned to the studio after years away with Based on a True Story, an album that reflects his personal growth and the lessons learned after the Oscars controversy. It's more than just music, it's a testament to his resilience and renewed perspective on life. And if that wasn't enough, he's hitting the road again. Will announced his first headlining tour in Europe for 2025 alongside major festival appearances. Fans can expect a combination of high-energy performances and deeper reflections on his journey. The world is ready for Will Smith's comeback, and he's ready to deliver. From films to music to the stage, Will Smith's comeback is proof that you can always rise no matter the setback. With new projects on the horizon, it's clear that Will's story is far from philanthropy and legacy. Behind the fame and fortune, Will Smith has always believed in giving back. His journey isn't just about personal success, it's about making a difference. Will is deeply involved in charitable work, supporting education initiatives, disaster relief, and environmental causes. From funding scholarships to helping rebuild communities after natural disasters, his contributions have made a lasting impact on many lives. In 2021, he shared his personal story in the best-selling book Will. It wasn't just a memoir, it was a source of inspiration. In it, Will reflects on his struggles, triumphs, and life lessons, offering motivational insights for those facing their own challenges. But Will's influence doesn't stop there. Will's cultural impact continues to resonate through his music, films, and public appearances. He remains a source of inspiration for millions, using storytelling as a vehicle to connect, teach, and inspire. More than just a celebrity, Will Smith's legacy will be defined by the lives he's touched, the lessons he's shared, and the change he continues to drive. Will Smith's journey is one of transformation and resilience. From his early days as a rapper in Philadelphia to becoming one of Hollywood's biggest stars, Will's story is about navigating life's highs and lows with humor and determination. Cecil Perry's conquered music, television, and film, captivating audiences with his energy and authenticity. But his path hasn't been without challenges. From financial struggles to the Oscar slap, each setback became an opportunity for growth. Will's real impact comes from his willingness to learn from mistakes. Whether through his memoir, return to music, or ongoing film career, he remains true to his purpose. Will Smith's story shows us that success isn't just about dreams. It's about navigating obstacles and embracing change. His journey continues, and we're all ready for the next chapter. And that wraps up today's journey into Will Smith's world of success, challenges, and luxury. We hope you enjoyed this deep dive into his life. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and ring the bell for more luxury insights. Want to see more about the life of another superstar? Check out our next video on Bruno Mars by clicking here. Bruno Mars video. Thanks for watching Loyal Luxury, where the stars shine brighter.